Facebook, o novo veículo, o novo instrumento, a nova ferramenta de comunicação no mundo, tornou-se numa indústria avaliada agora em 35 mil milhões de dólares. Mark Zuckerberg é o inventor, é de facto o dono do Facebook.
When you first thought about this, 19 years old, is this what you had in mind? Did you see this far into the future, or is it way beyond what you dreamed?
Well, it's funny. I mean, when I was getting started, with my roommates in college, you never think that you could build this company or anything like that, right? Because, we were college students, right? And we were just building stuff because we thought it was cool. I do remember having these specific conversations with my friends where we thought, someone is going to build this. Someone is going to build something that makes it so that people can stay connected with their friends and their family, but no way would we be the ones who were contributing to kind of leading the whole internet in this direction.
Porém, é o que está a fazer, a orientar a internet no seu sentido.
In a nondescript t-shirt,
De camisola discreta e numa secretária discreta, Mark Zuckerberg dirige um vasto império com a maior população a seguir à China e à Índia.
in India. I first met
Conheci-o há 3 anos no antigo edifício grafitado do Facebook no centro de Palo Alto. Desde então, a empresa mudou-se para hangares gigantes próximos para fazer face ao seu crescimento explosivo. Os grafites desapareceram, mas mantém-se uma palavra.
You just can't miss. I see hack everywhere. Hack. It has a negative connotation, doesn't it?
When we say hacker, there's this whole definition that engineers have for themselves, where it's very much a compliment when you call someone a hacker, where to hack something means to build something very quickly, right? In one night, you can sit down and you could churn out a lot of code, and at the end, you have a product.
É o que espera dos seus 500 engenheiros. Enquanto passávamos, apercebemos-nos da competitividade, quer a escrever código pela noite dentro,
Whether it's writing code into the night or
quer numa pausa para xadrez rápido. É um jogo de superação constante.
one-upsmanship.
They confused me.
You have hackathons.
Yeah, and hackathons are these things where just all of the Facebook engineers get together and stay up all night building things. And we just have this
And you
culture.
too.
I do too. And usually at these hackathons I code too, just alongside everyone. And
As he
Enquanto conversávamos, lembrei-me do seu embaraço há 3 anos e de raramente pestanejar.
blinks,
Agora está mais descontraído, sorri mais e mostra-se mais confiante enquanto fala dos novos produtos que estão sempre a lançar.
keep launching. You're showing us something that no one else has seen yet.
soon.
Very soon, starting tomorrow. Tomorrow,
Amanhã a empresa lançará um novo layout para o coração do site, página de perfil de cada utilizador.
example, this
Por exemplo, esta é a antiga página de Zuckerberg cheia de entradas a álbum de recortes sem ordem específica,
Andy Samberg played
como Andy Samberg imita-me em Saturday Night Live.
around to get any real sense of
Temos de explorar para descobrir quem é como pessoa. Esta é a nova página com a história de Mark Zuckerberg ou a forma como quer que os amigos o vejam.
he wants his friends.
A biografia está logo em cima, com os pormenores de que falaria se o conhecessem num bar.
He'd tell you if you met him, say, at a bar.
I work at Facebook and I spend all of my time there, right? Here are my friends. I grew up in New York and now I live in California, right? Those really kind of basic important things.
Under the
Abaixo da biografia estão as fotografias mais recentes colocadas por ele ou pelos amigos. É como uma sequência da sua vida. Todos os dias, 100 milhões de fotografias são colocadas no site.
onto the site. Lots of photos on the right away.
People
right
love photos.
Yeah.
Photos originally weren't that big of a part of the idea for Facebook, but we just found that people really liked them, so we built out this functionality.
Uma dúzia de engenheiros e designers trabalharam na nova página nesta sala.
Empty plates and
Com pratos vazios e pasta de dentes junto aos teclados, trabalharam a contrarrelógio com um tempo para cada tarefa.
left to complete each high priority task.
We want it to be awesome.
They came
Criaram uma nova secção do lado esquerdo. Agora podemos listar as pessoas importantes da nossa vida: mãe, pai, irmã, namorada. Outra nova funcionalidade mostra a história da nossa relação com qualquer um dos amigos do Facebook.
You can see all the things that you have in common with that person. And it's just like, it gives you this amazing connection with that person in a way that the current version of the profile that we have today just doesn't do.
Quem adora partilhar ainda tem acesso às novidades. Mark acabou de comer uma malagueta muito picante e foi ao parque de diversões Harry Potter com o pai. Há muito mais imagens na informação pessoal. Mark gosta de Lady Gaga e de filmes épicos. Por fim, há uma secção de desporto. Ele joga ténis e gosta dos Yankees. Porém, quando o Facebook introduz algo de novo, há sempre dúvidas quanto à proteção dos dados pessoais.
There's a sense that you, after all this time, aren't always above board, and that there's some hidden motive to kind of invade our privacy, take the information, and use it to make money.
We never sell your information. Advertisers who are using the site never get access to your information.
Contudo, o novo layout encoraja-nos a revelar mais. Este ano, a empresa também introduziu um botão através do qual os utilizadores podem indicar de que gostam em mais de 100 mil sites, quer se trate de calças de ganga ou de uma reportagem do 60 minutos. A empresa compila e controla um inventário crescente de gostos e interesses. E se o Facebook em si não vende a informação a anunciantes, as aplicações de outras empresas que correm no Facebook já o fizeram.
It's against all of our policies for an application to ever share information with advertisers.
They do?
And then we shut them down if they do.
Am I a fuddy-duddy?
Yes.
Am I a fuddy-duddy by asking all these privacy questions?
No.
Kara Swisher é editora do All Things Digital, um site sobre alta tecnologia de Silicon Valley.
You know, I wonder if Facebook can exist if it doesn't invade
That's
privacy.
right. That's exactly right.
So it needs to invade privacy. The issue is transparency, isn't it? How
Kind of,
upfront
yes.
they are with the users.
That is, I think, Mark's one weakness, and I think that was why he got so nervous in the interview we did. Okay, you want to take off the hoodie?
Swisher refere-se a esta conferência em junho quando pressionou Zuckerberg quanto à privacidade naquilo que chamou maratona de suor.
So he had like flop sweat, and it was really quite disturbing, actually, to watch.
Estava a tentar fazê-lo admitir que o Facebook é enganador em relação à política de privacidade, questão que surge repetidamente.
Now, do we get it right all the time? No, but it's something that we take really seriously. And, you know, every day we come to work and just try to do a good job on this.
And yet you've got the FTC looking into it. You have members of Congress looking into it. There have been privacy groups who've lodged formal complaints. You've hired a lobbyist in Washington to deal with this, so you know it's a problem.
Well, I think that it's a really important thing for everyone to just be
huge.
thinking about. I mean, privacy and making sure that people have control over their information is, I think, one of the most fundamental things on the internet.
Tornaram-se ainda mais importantes com a introdução de produtos novos pelo Facebook.
These are all just like engineering teams. These guys work on the platform.
Chris Cox, de 28 anos, é o responsável pelo desenvolvimento de produtos. Senta-se em frente a Zuckerberg e pensa no próximo passo do Facebook.
This is how close we sit.
E ele pensa cada vez mais fora do ambiente de trabalho.
How many people actually access Facebook through their mobile devices?
I think the latest number is over 200 million.
So in other words, that's obviously the future.
I think it's a huge part of the future.
Is Facebook developing a phone device like Apple did iPhone?
No, we're working on building software that can be used on all phones.
O produto mais recente é as mensagens novas, que combina e-mail, mensagens e chat. Chamam-lhe o derradeiro operador.
So do you think email will become obsolete? No.
I'm not sure, but what we've found is that more people are using messages are moving away from email. And so if we build a really compelling experience, I think people are going to switch over, but I'm not going to call the end of anything.
Was this directed at Gmail?
No.
Google's email?
No.
Because everybody's talking about a Gmail killer.
It's certainly what everyone's writing about.
Google.
Yes.
Facebook and Google.
Yes.
Are they on a collision course?
They are indeed.
The fight's over what? It's over how...
Search.
It's all
How
over
people
search.
find, discovery, search.
Suponhamos que querem comprar carro. Podem escrever Prius no Google e receber informação pública.
Or you can type
Ou escrever Prius no Facebook e receber conselhos dos amigos.
your friends. Are you trying to turn everything we do on the web into a social function?
I think what we've found is that when you can use products with your friends and your family and the people you care about, they tend to be more engaging. I think that we're really going to see this huge shift where a lot of industries and products are just going to get remade to be social.
Já está a acontecer. Este ano as pessoas passaram mais tempo no Facebook que no Google.
So you're out here in Silicon Valley. Can you feel the tectonic plates shifting
well, you
over?
can see the talent shift over. You can see there's been a big war about talent and payments, millions of dollars to keep people, engineers at Google.
A número 2 de Zuckerberg, Sheryl Sandberg, deixou a Google. Recentemente, Mark conquistou o inventor do Google Maps e até roubou o cozinheiro da cantina da Google.
There's kind of a talent brain drain from them to you. Something like 200 people who work for you.
I mean,
10%
I do think it's
former
clear
Googlers,
there
right?
are areas where the companies compete. But then there are all these things where we just don't compete at all.
Is the goal for you to conquer the whole internet? To own the internet?
Well, think about it like this. People, if they can use a product of any category, photos, groups, music, TV, anything, either by themselves or with their friends, I think most of the time people want to do those things with their friends.
So is the answer yes?
I think I mean, the answer is that we want to help other people build a lot of these products.
Não gosta de falar de competir com a Google, tal como há 3 anos, quando o comparei aos seus fundadores, Larry e Sergey.
You seem to be replacing Larry and Sergey as the people out here who everyone's talking about. You're just staring at
Is that
me.
a question?
Yeah.
Esta deixa surge agora em a rede social Filme sobre o Facebook.
Is that a question?
A questão é quem é Mark Zuckerberg e como é que o Facebook começou realmente.
E a história do Facebook é um fascinante exemplo de criação de valor nas novas tecnologias e até do momento em que a visão e uma boa ideia começam a gerar bilhões de lucro.
500 million people give you their personal information. Do you feel that because of that, they have a right to know a lot about you personally, about your values?
Yeah, I think that
what you
because
think
of that, we have to do a very good job of communicating as a company, really.
No, you. I'm talking about you, Mark Zuckerberg. Is it important to know who's running Facebook
Yeah,
in light of
it
that?
is. I mean, that's...
O interesse no que agrada à marca aumentou desde o lançamento do filme A Rede Social, que o retrata como um gênio insensível que trai os amigos e os princípios para proteger a sua criação, o Facebook.
If you guys were the inventors of Facebook, you'd have invented Facebook.
O verdadeiro Mark jurou nunca ver o filme. Na estreia, mudou de ideias.
We took the whole company to go see the movie.
Whole coming up.
I mean, I actually thought it was pretty fun.
But my question is, was it hard to watch for you?
You know, in watching it, it's pretty interesting to see what parts they got right and what parts they got wrong. I think that they got every single T-shirt that they had the Mark Zuckerberg character wearing right. I think I actually own those T-shirts.
Come on.
And they got the sandals right and all that. But I mean, there were hugely basic things that they got wrong too. I mean, they made it seem like my whole motivation for building Facebook was so I could get girls, right? And they completely left out the fact that my girlfriend I've been dating since before I started Facebook, right? So I mean, that's just like...
Wait, what? Say that again? Your current girlfriend, you were dating back then?
Yeah, I've been dating my
During
current
the time
girlfriend
of the
since
movie?
before I created Facebook. Yeah, I mean, and yeah.
You know, I've heard 2 reactions. One is about you very personally, and it's not so flattering. The other is that, wow, he's a really great entrepreneur.
I get 2 reactions too, but they're actually a little bit different from the ones that you said. There's a set of people who I think have been following the Facebook story who I think had a deeper analysis of which things in the movie were true and which ones were false and all that. Then the rest of people, I just think were pretty surprised and even amazed that, like, wow, Facebook is an interesting enough thing to make a movie out of, or this Mark Zuckerberg person, I'd never heard of him, like, this must be interesting. And I can't tell you how many messages I've gotten from people who use Facebook writing in to say, this movie was really inspiring to me. After seeing this movie, I want to start a company, or I want to go into computer science, or I want to study math. And if the movie had that effect on people, then awesome, right? I mean, that's great.
You almost sound enthusiastic about this movie.
That part.
That part. Got it. That part.
When you say you had this idea.
Uma parte de que não gosta tem a ver com os gêmeos Winklevoss, Tyler e Cameron.
Excuse us for inviting you in.
Na vida real, são remadores olímpicos que afirmam que, quando estavam em Harvard, pensaram numa rede social da universidade primeiro e, em 2003, Mark aceitou trabalhar no seu projeto. Porém, segundo dizem, roubou-lhes a ideia.
When we approached him, we had been working on the idea for almost a year at that point. We had a sophisticated code base. It wasn't an idea scribbled on a napkin. It was a very sort of mature idea, and we brought him on to bring it to completion. We agreed to work on this project. He sabotaged our project, and he betrayed us.
There were other social networking sites already there. It isn't as if you had the first idea.
Well,
right?
We were
you admit that.
That's a typical argument that comes from Facebook, that social networking existed at the time.
Right.
Okay. We weren't individuals on separate sides of the country developing social networks unbeknownst to each other. We were teammates. We were partners.
So how did you actually find out that he was working on a different project?
We found out by reading the Harvard student newspaper.
So that's the first you realized?
Yep.
What did the article say?
It said to the effect, Mark Zuckerberg launches the Facebook.com. It described a bit about it. We turned to each other and we said, isn't that the Mark Zuckerberg that's working with us on the same project?
Portanto, processaram-no e em 2008 o processo foi resolvido fora dos tribunais por 65 milhões de dólares. Porém, os gêmeos recorreram, argumentando que o Facebook os enganou quanto ao valor das ações do acordo.
Why are you pounding away at this when you're making so much money?
This is all about principle.
Well, I have to be honest with you, it doesn't look that way. It looks like it's all about money.
No, you will have I'm not sure anybody can quite put themselves in our shoes and understand what it must have felt like to start an idea in 2002, to approach a fellow student in 2004, to have it stolen, sabotaged, ripped off.
Mensagens divulgadas alegadamente do antigo computador de Mark sugerem que atrasou o projeto dos gêmeos.
That he premeditatedly sandbagged us because he knew getting there first was everything. There wasn't room for two social networks at Harvard and universities around the country.
What do you say to people who say, come on, give the guy a break, he was 19 years old?
I know that when I was 19, I wouldn't have behaved that way. I would have, certainly not betrayed fellow classmates.
Okay, big question. You guys on Facebook?
Yes.
Get out of here. Let me ask you about the Winklevoss twins. They sued, you settled. Mm-hmm. They're still coming after you.
You know, it's hard for me to fully wrap my head around where they're coming from on this. Early on, they had an idea that was completely separate from Facebook, and that, it was a dating site for Harvard. And I agreed to help them out with it, to help them, right? It wasn't a job. They weren't paying me. I wasn't hired by them or anything like that. And then the idea that, I would then go work on something completely different like Facebook, and that they would be upset about this all these years later is kind of mind-boggling for me. Now, this is another thing that I think the movie really missed is, they make it seem like this whole lawsuit is such a huge part of Facebook's history. I've probably spent less than 2 weeks of my time worried about this lawsuit at all. Right?
Maybe you should have worried about it a little more.
Maybe I should have early on, right?
Yeah.
But I guess the point that I'm trying to make is this has never been a big deal to Facebook or its evolution.
Do you feel any remorse at all about the twins or anything that happened with them?
After all this time, I feel bad that they still feel bad about it.
Kara Swisher, editora de site sobre alta tecnologia, diz que não tem pena dos gêmeos.
I'm sorry, they got paid $65 million for one medium idea that they never could have made into anything.
Well, you sound very sympathetic to Mark as an individual, to me.
In this case, yes, because he is the entrepreneur. I think he definitely tried to screw with the Winklevoss. That's clear. He promised to do a service with them he didn't do. He did. But he also did build the business without their help.
You are famous for coining the term toddler CEO about Mark Zuckerberg.
I did.
That was 3 years ago,
Yes.
and you told us that you thought he was inexperienced and
Yes.
way too young to run this company.
Yes.
3 years later,
He's done a great job. He's a prodigy. The toddler's a prodigy, as it turns out.
when I was here 3 years ago, they were calling you the toddler CEO, and they don't say that anymore at all. This is a tough question, but try. How would you grade yourself as a CEO, as the leader of this business?
I mean, that is a hard question.
That's a hard question.
I also don't think you can ever win by answering that question. Now, we've made a huge number of mistakes along the way. Right now, I always say, I just think we've made probably every possible mistake you could make.
Is there a decision that you've made that the people around you told you was a mistake, and you defied them, and you were right?
You know, I mean, the most famous one, I think, probably has to do with selling the company, right? I mean, in 2006,
Right.
we had this opportunity to sell the company to Yahoo for $1 billion, and we turned that down. I think a lot of people at the time thought that we should sell the company.
Absolutely.
But, you know, I felt really strongly, and I think, like, now people generally think that was a good decision.
Desde essa decisão, a empresa cresceu consideravelmente. Segundo as estimativas, se a empresa lançasse uma oferta pública inicial, a OPI, hoje o Facebook valeria 35 a 50 mil milhões de dólares.
Are you ever going to have the IPO? Ever?
You know,
It's like
maybe.
you can't let go.
You can't let go?
You can't let go.
I don't think it's letting go. Here's the way that I think about it. A lot of people who I think build startups or companies think that selling the company or going public is this endpoint, right? It's like you win when you go public. And that's just not how I see it.
You're 26 years old.
You know?
You feel old?
Yeah.
Yeah. Running this giant company. Your personal worth is said to be $6.9 billion. Do you ever just pinch yourself? Do you ever just say, wow, this happened to me?
I mean, it is pretty crazy.
E aqui está, uma parte deste nosso mundo, vista aqui em 60 minutos, foi, claro, a excelência de sempre do jornalismo televisivo da CBS, que lhe chega aqui nesta excelência constante de conteúdos, que é a SIC Notícias. Obrigado por nos preferir, nós vamos voltar daqui a uma semana.